Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Jordan Wicks. What do we have on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Swings through that one out in front that time. That clips the zone. It's a ball in 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
The pitch. Bounce to third. Throws to first in time. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so, there's margin for error if you can get the ball up.
That ends the inning. So we take a break. Onto the bottom. And we're back. And today's starter, Cal Quantrill. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Comes up empty.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And he grounds one to the right side. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the lefty with the 0-1. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Elias Diaz. There's a strike, 95 of that one. On the ground. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Throws it away. So now here's the DH, Chris Bryant. Right through there for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
That one misses. And 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and second here, no outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. McMahon, the lead runner at second. Diaz at first with no outs. Strike 3, got him swinging. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now here is Lowry's Montero. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And the count 1-2. And another ball. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And that's the third out. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field. Now it's the DH, Patrick Wisdom. Quantrill back to work. Fouled off down the right side. Quantrill back to work. Popped up. Rogers settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's one down. Dansby Swanson stands in. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Blackman settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ian Happ stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. And that's in there for strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. To first. That ends the inning. Cubs lead 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Brandon Doyle at the plate and takes high there. The 1-1. That's to third. Sends it across the first. And a quick out, number one. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
There's a strike. Fought off foul. Top of the third, no score. Now a pop-up on the infield. Has a beat on it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's two away. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Ball one, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hit or no.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Rockies. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Yan Gomes. The line of the pitch. That's outside. Ball one. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
McMahon makes the grab, and there's two gone. Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. And that's outside. Ball one. And a good eye there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball. Two outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Quantrill back to work. And that one sliced foul. At the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. For the Cubs. And we're still knotted at 0. And he deals. McMahon in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's in there. And the count even at 1. The lefty fires. That one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The other way, and that's a fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
McMahon aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. Around second is McMahon. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Bryant in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. No outs. Runner on second. In the air, left field. Happ heads towards it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Happ makes the grab. And there's two down. Now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Runner at second, two down. Top half of inning number 4.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Oh, that counts.
Just off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Man at second. There's a swing and a drive. Suzuki going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Rocks with the run-scoring double. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Check swing. No appeal. And that is ball one.
You know, these Cubs just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see.
Oh, gets dirty to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And now, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Wisdom, 32 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. That one misses. And that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Moving back for this one. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Swung on, belted. That's back. Into the bleachers and gone. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
to go. Ground ball right side. And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Cubs get one on the solo shot. All even at one apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Back here at the friendly confines. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brenton Doyle. That one finds the zone. It's over.
Count.
One. The wind of the pitch. And that is cut out and missed. No balls, 2 strikes.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Got one out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Tovar. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's going to be Brendan Rodgers. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 3-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient. Waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Blackman stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 runs across in the inning here in the 2nd game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Into center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Julian Merriweather gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And down on strikes. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Matt Mervis, the next Cub to hit. First time up was a pop out. Ball 1, no strikes. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
it's fouled away. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
And here it comes. On the ground to the left. McMahon whips it to first on the run. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. And the first offering is not close. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now he launches a throw over his head.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after.
Runner takes off. That one the other way. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Montero in the box again, takes the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Just off the outside part of the plate. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up. Got him. Now one away.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a loop.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Brenton Doyle digs in now. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded, only one away. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. In the air, out towards left center. Base hit, one run is in. The second run scores. 3 runs are in. And it's now a 6-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Yeah, that's a little high.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
The Rockies up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground right side, it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Blackman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. And that's ball 4.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
There's the strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. Here at Wrigley Field. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. With the right-hander back to work. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. his second of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Wisdom now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Hilliard moving under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He really shot that one down. Down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And that's outside. And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Throw to first, and he's back in easily. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out into left center field. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's 7-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Thompson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Bounced up the middle. Swanson gathers and throws to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant. And first offering is fouled off. Thompson, 6'1" righty, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Got all of that one. He sends it out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Hilliard in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Outside low. And it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 8-2. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Austin Gomber. This is his 3rd time out this year. Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Rogers has this one sized up. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So up now for Chicago, Yan Gomes. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth also throwing. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 1-0. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
That's 3 singles in a row. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other.
Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in. Coming home. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. Not in time. He's safe.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Jake Bird into the game.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's Cody Bellinger. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And the pitch. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. And that one is inside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 8-6. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check on the runner. Bellinger dives back. Runner takes off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom of the seventh. Got him swinging. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Pickoff throw. Back standing. He's in there safely. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and we're all square. It's 8-8. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Nolan Jones. He represents the go-ahead run. Thompson back to work. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Morel drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Next to hit, Brendan Rodgers. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. And another ball. That one ripped left field. Pat going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. So remaining in the game defensively, Nolan Jones will be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. So they bring on the veteran, Tyler Kinley. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Very frustrating right there. as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Activity in the bullpen. Jalen Beeks getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth getting loose as well. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Jan Gomes waits. On the ground. Tovar sends it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. So up next, Matt Mervis. 1 for 3. Bounce to the left side. Tovar fires across the diamond, and it's a 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr. Here's Charlie Blackmon. A line to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And he takes a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. Now 2-2. And the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
McMahon in the box now. Takes strike 1. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one to first. He takes it on his own. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Diaz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Justin Lawrence. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. And a pitch. And downstairs. And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch. Oh, that got him. And the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. No outs, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Tagging, they got him. Horner picked off. In the air, right field. On the move. Grabs it on the run. 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Out to short. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. And we're back here at Wrigley Field. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Chris Bryant. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Montero in the box now, takes strike 1.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's the 3rd. Rolls across the diamond. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Next to him for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And that one fouled off. On the ground to first. Nervous. Steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So a change being made out at second, and out to run for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. And he deals. Wisdom, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And now the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Grounded to third. Could be two. McMahon over to second. On to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Base hit. That'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off in extra innings.